Vanakkam, Namaskara, good afternoon and a big welcome to Here on India Today So South. I'm Nagarjun Dwarakanath along with my team of colleagues bringing you all the stories that dominate the southern India as well. And this is the gateway and your destination for all the news that comes from the South India. And joining me today are my colleagues spanning across all the 5 states. Sagai Raj joining from Bengaluru, Pramod from Chennai and Shibi from Trivandrum. Let's go across to all of them to see what's the top headline from each of their state. First to you, Sagai. Sagai, what are you bringing us today? I'll go back to Sagai later, but before that, Pramod Madhav from Chennai. Pramod, what's the headline from Chennai?
Well, as usual, it is a busy day when it comes to Chennai, Nagarjuna. And for the day also, we have Piyush Goyal, the Union Ministers over here. And we also have OPS trying to take a very big decision. We'll get you more update on these stories, Nagarjuna.
Thank you, Pramod. And Shibi Mole is joining us from Trivandrum. Shibi, what's the news from the election-bound state of Kerala?
Well, Naga, in the last few months, we've seen the controversy surrounding Jamaat-e-Islami, and it's the story that's making headlines again because a senior leader of the Jamaat-e-Islami has reiterated that the stand of Jamaat-e-Islami is about forming an Islamic state, forming a setback for the Congress party, as the Congress leader of opposition, V.D. Sadish, has earlier said that the Jamaat-e-Islami has changed its stand and we accept their support that was extended to the party earlier.
Thank you, Shibi. Anaga Keshav is also joining us from Chennai. Anaga, what's the headline from Chennai?
Well, in fact, the BJP's Tamil Nadu election in charge, Piyush Goyal, has come down to Chennai. He's going to be here for 3 days. This morning, he had a breakfast meeting with Edappadi Palaniswami. So, we have interesting political updates coming to you about this particular breakfast meeting.
Thank you, Anaga. And like always, let's kickstart the bulletin with some breaking news coming in from Karnataka. Unprecedented news from the Karnataka Assembly, visuals that has never been put on air before. Governor Thavarachand Gehlot heckled inside the Karnataka Assembly by the ruling legislators. BJP has now gone on to say that the Congress MLA assaulted or heckled the governor because he belongs to the Dalit community. BJP MLA Sunil Kumar in the floor of the House, while speaking or addressing the House, said that the Congress MLA tried to heckle and gehrao the governor of in Karnataka because he belonged to a certain Dalit community and he had no protection, and sought action against the sitting Congress MLAs and named people also. Listening to what Sunil Kumar had to say on the floor of the House. We play the bite. Joining me now live is Sagai Raj from Bengaluru. Sagai, what exactly transpired in the Karnataka Assembly? You were present since 11 a.m. in the morning. What happened and why did the Congress MLAs try to heckle the governor?
So if you notice that everything began last night when Governor Thavarachand Gehlot refused to read out the speech which was being given by Karnataka government, and thereafter this morning when he reached Assembly, he read his own speech. So the government have alleged that it was unconstitutional. He should have read the speech which was being given by the government, and the BJP is alleging that the governor was heckled and tried to be manhandled by the Congress supporters as well as MLAs and MLCs who were present inside the Assembly. And leader of opposition R. Ashok has also written a letter to the Speaker UT Khader, stating that there should be a disciplinary action taken against a few MLAs and MLCs who tried to misbehave and manhandle Thavarachand Gehlot when he was trying to exit the assembly session. Whereas the Congress has hit out, stating that he did not follow the constitutional law and he did not read the speech which was being given by the Karnataka government and cabinet, and they said that it is against the constitutional provision of 176 and 164, which has been violated by the governor, and they are also trying to examine whether they have to knock the doors of Supreme Court constitutional bench against the governor, and they have also announced that there will be a protest across the state against the governor's act inside the assembly today.
Sagai, also break us down as to what were the excerpts or the portions of the governor's speech that the governor took offense and saying, I will not be reading such portions. Tell us what exactly transpired in the last 24 hours. Did the government also agree to remove those speech parts, or the government went ahead with the controversial portions? What exactly was mentioned in the speech?
See, if you notice that 2 weeks back there was a cabinet decision which was being taken that there will be a special session which will be called by Karnataka government, and the government claims that with the permission of the governor and this special session was organized, and as a customary which has been followed all this year, that the first assembly session of that particular year the governor should inaugurate and he should address the joint session, and subsequently there was a speech which was being given. The special session was targeting on Manrega and G Ramji, and the speech content which was being given to the governor was allegedly anti-G Ramji, and the governor was unhappy with few content that what we get to learn through sources is one of those lines which says that this G Ramji program might lead to a lot of corruption in days ahead and it should not be implemented. It is anti-Dalit, anti-farmers, and it is not going to help them. And the other line is that it is more of a contractor-centric. So there were multiple anti-G Ramji lines which was being mentioned, supporting the previous Manmohan Singh government's Manrega, stating that this G Ramji should be revoked and they should again reintroduce Manrega program. And they have also said that it is not going to help the farmers and poor, and they will also try to take a legal route against this. And subsequently, the Governor Thavarachand Gehlot was unhappy with those lines, have asked Parliamentary Affairs Minister H.K. Patil to look into it. And what you also get to learn is both as a Parliamentary Affairs Minister, a legal advisor to Karnataka, had tried to convince him, and they tried to convince him yesterday, saying that they will try to remove. But this morning, what we got to learn from our sources is that they didn't remove those lines, and they asked Governor to read the same lines. However, Governor, who reached assembly session, did not read the lines which was being given. He read his own lines and walked out within 5 minutes of the assembly session. The Congress leaders protested against him. The BJP is alleging that few MLAs who were present inside the assembly tried to get off him, tried to manhandle him, and they have demanded a disciplinary action against him. Congress says that Thavarachand Gehlot walked out when the national anthem was being played. He has disrespected national anthem. So they said that it is not right on the part of the governor, who acts as a political tool of the central government. And they say that they will take this on the streets of the Karnataka, protest against him, and they are also examining the legal option against the Governor Thavarachand Gehlot.
Thank you, Sagai, for bringing us all the latest updates. In fact, this action-reaction will continue over the next 10 days in Karnataka, considering the session just started today, and there's already drama and nataka unraveling in the Karnataka Assembly. But listening to all the reactions on the story.
Sir, is it a conflict at present? Is it a conflict between governor and the government?
I said no. I said no conflict at all. He's coming. They are all together, and Karnataka will be a model to entire country how to solve a situation when constitutional few crises arise. And the government, Karnataka got a long history. I think the government and the governor both will join together. They take it forward.
He has not discharged his responsibilities as prescribed by the Indian Constitution. We are going to protest against the attitude of the Speaker. Governor, sorry. We are examining to approach the Supreme Court or not. We will let you know. Instead of speaking the speech prepared by the cabinet, he spoke the speech prepared by himself. That against the constitution, provisions of the Constitution, Indian Constitution. It clearly violates Article 176 and 163 of the Indian Constitution.
Who is creating the conflict? Who is violating Article 176 and 163? All we have stated is facts in our governor's speech. We have written about the tax terrorism being imposed on by the central government. We are talking about the VB Gramji. We are talking about Manrega being repealed. Chief Minister has gone and met the Prime Minister, briefed him on our issues, given him a letter. That's what we have put even in the... Not a single line of lie is there, not a single line of fiction is there in it. But still, the governor does not want to read it. That means, where is he getting his orders from? Has the governor's office become the BJP office? I mean, what is the reason?
Yeah, unconstitutionally, some words have been included in the speech, so that he is having his prerogative to accept it or reject, so that he did not read the whole text, and he decided to go out.
Governor has denied to read the information which has given by the Council of Ministers. Okay. Governor has insulted the federalism feature of the Indian Constitution. So it's a great insult to the Indian Constitution. We strongly condemn the decision of the Honorable Governor.
We will take this forward in every which way we can take forward. But we have seen this kind of behavior, this kind of stepmotherly treatment of South Indian states. It started off in Tamil Nadu, in Kerala, and now this has spread to Karnataka as well. Completely unconstitutional, unbecoming behavior of the central government, imposing their governors to act unconstitutionally like this.
Ruling party MLA, MLCs trying to attack His Excellency is totally unconstitutional. So I demand Honorable Chief Minister Siddaramaiah should seek apology regarding the attitude of the ruling MLA and MLCs, and he should also take strict action. Speaker also should also look into the matter. He should take action against those MLA and MLCs who are trying to stop and who are trying to attack governor.
गवर्नर को भाषण को दुरुपयोग कर नहीं सकता। कांग्रेसियों ने केंद्र के खिलाफ संघर्ष करने के लिए गवर्नर एड्रेस को दुरुपयोग करने के लिए कोशिश की है, उसके वजह से गवर्नर जी ने मना किया।
Sagai, what is the government planning to do next? Would they move the court? Because I heard the Chief Minister say that they're contemplating to move the court. But what is the defense of the government saying that, what is the offense of the government saying that the governor didn't read the speech while the constitution just mandates him to attend and be the part of the first assembly session of every year? But now he didn't read the speech and he just walked away. So what are the grounds that the government is trying to put forward in the court if they move the court?
So if you notice that 176, 1 and 164, according to the Parliamentary Affairs Minister, gives the constitution provisions for him to attend the assembly session and address the joint session. And there are also other constitutional provision which allows government to share the speech content. The speech which should be read by the governor inside the assembly will be the speech content of the government, which will be cleared by the cabinet. Cabinet will give the speech content. The CM speech content will be read out by the governor. But in this case, governor was reluctant to read initially. That's when the Parliamentary Affairs Minister and legal advisor to Karnataka government have reached out to him and tried to convince him about the speech. And thereafter, they also said that they will try to remove. And thereafter, this morning, the speech was the same. They didn't remove the lines, which was controversial according to the governor. And thereafter, governor came here, went inside the assembly as per the protocol and the procedure. He went went there but did not read the speech which was given by the cabinet and the government of Karnataka. Instead, he read his own speech. There were few paragraphs which was being prepared by him. He read the speech and he followed the protocol and he exited. That's when entire the Congress cabinet started to protest against him, stating that it is unconstitutional. He did not read the speech and it is against the constitutional rights of any sitting government. And that is the reason they are trying to examine the legal option. If there are any legal options, they will definitely try to knock the doors of the courts, stating that the governor did not follow the constitutional procedure. He has violated the constitutional provisions of the Karnataka
The Congress
government.
MLAs try to heckle or assault the governor like the way BJP is saying. You were present in the assembly. Is it true that few Congress legislators try to get close to the governor without any security protocol there?
Now, if you notice that there were security, there were police in and around the assembly session, and they have escorted the governor. And yes, there were few MLAs and MLCs who tried to protest against governor. They were coming close to him, but they were being stopped. Even BK Hari Prasad even tried to come close to governor to get away, but he was being stopped by the police busters and the security who were present inside the assembly session. And remember that Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah escorted him and went till his car and dropped him and came back. Yes, after that the politics continue where they had targeted the governor, stating that he did not.
Thank you, Sagai. In fact, the breaking news is coming in as we speak. It's a full-blown face-off between the Karnataka government and the Karnataka governor. The face-off between the government and the Raj Bhavan or the Lok Bhavan escalates as we speak. The BJP has hit out at the Congress over governor being heckled in the assembly premises. BJP says governor is being targeted because he's a Dalit as well. Not just that, now the government has blamed the governor, saying he disrespected the national anthem as per the protocol, the rules and the norms. Governor, after his speech, would have to wait till the national anthem is played, but then the governor walked away, insulting the national anthem. The government also has released a protocol list or the rules list, tagging that governor did insult or didn't follow the protocol because he didn't stay for the national anthem. Sagai Rajas continues to be live with us. Sagai, what exactly transpired? Now the law ministry and the government is saying that the governor was supposed to be present during the national anthem after his speech, but he did walk away. You were present in the assembly. Take us through what exactly happened chronological wise.
So if you see the chronology, once governor reaches the assembly, he have to address the gathering, and thereafter he have to wait till the national anthem gets over, and thereafter the chief minister had to drop him near till the car. And after that there will be a condolences which will be offered inside the assembly, and thereafter they will continue with the governor's speech. But in this case, governor reached, he read his own speech, and according to the Congress leaders and MLAs and ministers, he had walked out when the national anthem was playing. Now the Parliamentary Affairs Minister says that governor disrespected national anthem. He didn't stand till the national anthem could finish. He just walked out after reading the speech. He did not follow the protocol. It is against the constitution, because when the national anthem is being played, the governor have to be there and he have to give all the due respect to national anthem. After the national anthem concludes, he have to walk out. Whereas the opposition is criticizing, stating that why you even allow the Parliamentary Affairs Minister to raise this issue before completing the condolence. So there is a procedure which has been followed, which is a customary of the assembly session. After governor's speech, there is a condolence. After that, people have to raise the issue. Much before they could even do that, why HK Patil have to raise the issue? That's when R. Ashok raises the issue of how people try to heckle and geraw the governor when he was walking out. So these were the arguments inside the assembly as we speak.
Drama in Karnataka Assembly, and more action would be unfolding in the coming few days, and Saga and I will be closely tracking all these developments in the upcoming days as well. And these were the stories from Karnataka. Up next is Pramod Madhav from Chennai.
Thank you, Nagarjuna. We also have a very completely packed day politically, that is from the state of Tamil Nadu, and let's begin with a breaking. Well, with just like what we saw yesterday was that Piyush Goyal was in Chennai, and after that, like today also, he went ahead and met with EPS, and they had a kind of like a meeting. Immediately after that, EPS came to the assembly, but business came back to be business as now. Or once again, once EPS came back to the assembly, there was a walkout. Immediately, EPS and AIADMK wanted to raise multiple such issues over there. The speaker said that no appropriate time was given for them to raise the issue. That led to immediately AIADMK raising slogans and claiming that it is dictatorship what is happening inside the assembly, and claiming that AIADMK's voice is being silenced, leading to AIADMK conducting a walkout. And here's what happened.
The people from all over Tamil Nadu are coming very enthusiastically to meet the Prime Minister, to meet Edappadi Palaniswami ji and all the other leaders of a united and strong Anna DMK led NDA in the state of Tamil Nadu, which will come to power in April and transform the future of Tamil Nadu, will bring development, will bring infrastructure, we will bring good governance, and we will work for the women of Tamil Nadu, for the children of Tamil Nadu, for the youth of Tamil Nadu, for the fishermen, for the farmers, for every section of society, so that Tamil Nadu once again becomes the glorious Tamil Nadu that we are all proud of. We will restore Tamil culture, Tamil pride, and make Tamil Nadu the #1 state in India.
இந்த தொடக்கம் எங்களுடைய கூட்டணியுடைய வெற்றிக்கு அச்சாணியாக அமையும். இன்றைக்கு தமிழகத்தில் சட்ட ஒழுங்கு அடியோடு சீர்கெட்டுவிட்டது. இன்றைக்கு சிறுமிகளுக்கு பொதுமக்களுக்கு
PMK is very happy to join the AIADMK led NDA alliance in Tamil Nadu, and our alliance will win hands down in the coming assembly elections. The reason being that the last 5 years has been the worst rule Tamil Nadu has ever seen. We have a very, very incompetent chief minister who doesn't know what is happening in his state.
My colleague Anaga Keshav is live with us once again. Anaga, it's a very important development that we're seeing in the state of Tamil Nadu as NDA expansions are occurring. Earlier, it was Patali Makal Kachi, now AMMK has also been brought in. And we could also see Piyush Goyal blazing all guns, attacking now the ruling DMK. So what transpired, and how was Piyush Goyal able to bring once again all these parties back to NDA alliance?
Well, in fact, yesterday during TTV Dinakaran's induction, ADMK leaders were not present. But somehow after the induction got over, Edappadi Palaniswami wrote a gracious tweet on his X platform congratulating TTV Dinakaran for joining the NDA fold. And likewise, TTV also replied to Edappadi K Palaniswami. Now, now it looks like the two leaders have decided to somehow bury the differences that they had. Although openly, when we asked questions to EPS about TTV Dinakaran, he refused to comment. So, optics wise, they are trying to show that things have cooled down a little bit between these two leaders, but tensions are somehow still simmering between Edappadi Palaniswami and TTV Dinakaran. The latter has accepted Edappadi Palaniswami's leadership in the NDA, because even today Piyush Goyal made it once again very, very clear that when it comes to centre, it's going to be Modi and Shah who would be guiding, but when it comes to state, it will be EPS who is going to be calling the shots about the NDA alliance. So it's very clear who the boss is in Tamil Nadu with respect to NDA alliance. And now TTV Dinakaran has agreed and accepted to Edappadi Palaniswami's leadership. Not just that, even yesterday Piyush Goyal had met with Anbumani Ramdas, who is PMK's leader. So now as a whole, if you take a look at who's there in NDA, it's BJP, ADMK, PMK and AMMK. So the four-party led alliance is what we are talking about. Piyush Goyal is on a 3-day visit to Tamil Nadu. Tomorrow is Prime Minister Modi's visit to Maduranthakam, where Piyush Goyal, TTV Dinakaran, Edappadi Palaniswami, all the alliance leaders will take part in Prime Minister Modi's visit to Maduranthakam, which is like the first big poll bugle that the BJP is sounding for Tamil Nadu.
Well, surely is the Naga. I request you to stay with us. Like, it very clearly sees that, the Rainbow Alliance is going to expand much more further, as we also are, going to watch Piyush Goyal go ahead and meet with G.K. Vasan and such. More leaders are to join, is what BJP is telling us. Staying on the same subject right now, what has happened is that Piyush Goyal, the Union Minister who's in Tamil Nadu, has gone ahead and has slammed the Deputy Chief Minister Udhayanidhi Stalin once again over the Sanatan Dharma issue. Earlier, the Piyush Goyal also spoke about the nepotism issue, and he claimed that DMK is riddled with corruption. But yesterday, after the court verdict, where the court, Madras High Court Madurai bench, while quashing the FIR against Amit Malviya, stated that the court with pain claims that those who are involved in or engaged in hate speech, they are left scot-free, but those who are reacting to it are facing the law. Piyush Goyal has reacted to it. In fact, he has gone ahead and said that even the Chief Minister should go ahead and sack the Deputy Chief Minister, who is his son. Here's what the Minister said.
We totally oppose Mr. Udhayanidhi Stalin for his anti-national comments. The High Court also yesterday has passed strictures against the hate speech of Udhayanidhi Stalin, and I demand that Udhayanidhi Stalin should immediately be removed from the government and action should be taken against Mr. Udhayanidhi Stalin for his hate speech, for dividing the people of Tamil Nadu, for trying to create communal disharmony.
Well, has slammed Deputy Chief Minister Udhayanidhi Stalin, but this is what the Deputy Chief Minister, when he was a minister back in September of 2023, said about Sanatan Dharma, which completely stoked up this controversy.
சிலவற்றை நாம் ஒழிக்கத்தான் வேண்டும், எதிர்க்க முடியாது. கொசு, டெங்கு காய்ச்சல், மலேரியா, கொரோனா இதையெல்லாம் நம்ம எதிர்க்கக்கூடாது, ஒழித்து கட்ட வேண்டும். சிலவற்றை நாம் ஒழிக்கத்தான் வேண்டும், எதிர்க்க முடியாது. கொசு, டெங்கு காய்ச்சல், மலேரியா, கொரோனா இதையெல்லாம் நம்ம எதிர்க்கக்கூடாது, ஒழித்து கட்ட வேண்டும். சிலவற்றை நாம் ஒழிக்கத்தான் வேண்டும், எதிர்க்க முடியாது. கொசு, டெங்கு காய்ச்சல், மலேரியா, கொரோனா இதையெல்லாம் நம்ம எதிர்க்கக்கூடாது, ஒழித்து கட்ட வேண்டும். சிலவற்றை நாம் ஒழிக்கத்தான் வேண்டும், எதிர்க்க முடியாது. கொசு, டெங்கு காய்ச்சல், மலேரியா, கொரோனா இதையெல்லாம் நம்ம எதிர்க்கக்கூடாது.
And another breaking from the state of Tamil Nadu right now. As we speak, on one side, we see that the election process is on, the alliance is on, but AIADMK General Secretary, who met Piyush Goyal earlier in the morning, immediately he came to the assembly and the business became business once again, as AIADMK immediately said that their voice is being silenced inside the assembly. This is about raising issues of the public. That's what AIADMK said. EPS Edappadi K entered the assembly. Within 30 minutes or so, they started raising a lot of issues, especially to converse about the raise of chicken price and such. However, the speaker said it is not possible, as he was not alerted in an appropriate time. That led to AIADMK staging a walkout, not just a walkout, raising slogans against the DMK government, and the speaker stating that it is a dictatorship, that is government that is occurring over there, and the opposition party's voice is being silenced. And here's what happened inside the assembly premises. Within minutes of Edappadi K, the opposition leader enters the assembly. Now there is a huge commotion over the issue of chicken price increase. This has led to a walkout, and that is Edappadi K and other MLAs from AIADMK who are staging a walkout. The day has been very busy for Edappadi K as after hosting Piyush Goyal, he came to the assembly and now he is raising a protest as the claims that the speaker did not allow AIADMK to raise their voice or speak on any issues. Speaker said that the issue was not, he was not alerted about AIADMK raising the issue earlier, and that is why he was not able to give the time. Chief Minister said that appropriate time would be given, but here AIADMK claimed that they were not given appropriate time, and as we speak, AIADMK is holding a protest, a walkout from the assembly, and there you could see R.B. Uday Kumar claiming they are protesting against the DMK rule, calling it a kind of dictatorship. That kind of issue is happening as we speak over here in the assembly, and this is happening with its minutes of EPS entering the assembly over here and claiming that AIADMK is not allowed to raise issues that matter to the public. With Daniel from Madhav for India Today. And with elections ahead, India Today's election Basha is going to the ground, each district, to bring out what are the issues the people want to address. And for today, this is from Tirupur district. And this is Election Basha. We are at Tiruppur, the ancient district and also a district that was ruled by the Cheras earlier. And this is a place where the essence of Tamil Nadu is still prevailing. On one side, it is modernized because it is considered as the capital, the knit-weaving capital of India. This is also considered as a dollar city because every year, billions of dollars worth of business happens at this spot. But the important aspect here is that even after all this, very importantly, this particular district is facing two issues. One being the because of the US tariffs, a major kind of issue is happening, and how to say is that big impact is on the ground over here. And the next bigger issue, on one side we have a major impact because of the US tariffs, but here on the ground there is another very big issue. That is a local issue the people are fighting for, that is their livelihood, as a main important source for living is under danger, where the people have come together to protect it. Knitwear capital of India, and that is Tirupur. And here you could see right now the kind of colors and everything. This is a spot where it is pouring garments, and the interesting fact is that a garment that you will buy for at least 500 rupees per piece is being sold here for 3 pieces for 50 rupees or 3 pieces for 100 rupees. This is a kind of like situation when it comes to Tirupur, because this is the knitwear capital of India. It's everywhere garments at this place, and it's so cheap. In fact, one piece over here, elders and adults dresses being sold for rupees 30. Yes, this is not a kind of a shock, but that's how it is, and this is why it is considered as a very important spot. However, the bigger impact when it comes to Tirupur, the knitwear capital, the dollar city, is that it is also under extreme distress because of the US tariffs. That is becoming a huge battle for them. And the next thing is about the migrant labor issue, because here now, as per the government restrictions and orders, a proper and a decent way of life should be provided to them. Yes, this is one part where we will actually concentrate, but the bigger issue is that on one side you have a global impact causing issue in Tirupur, but what about the local impact over here? One issue, people have come forward now to fight and bring the reality, bring the truth, and save Tirupur for the future. That is a kind of an issue, an environmental story. The impact when we say about the global ones, especially about the tariff, is it a bigger impact, or the labor or the human resources is a bigger impact when it comes to Tirupur?
No, see, the tariff is the biggest impact, because we do about 1/3 of our apparel exports to USA, approximately 5.4 to 5.5 billion. And so far we were able to manage the sales. The buyers need exporters, exporters needs the buyer. So this up to 25% penalty up to August 27th we are able to manage. But after this extra penalty of 25%, so as I said, we need each other. So we started sharing the penalty with the buyers. So buyers also started a little jittering, because again, I'm talking about 500% when you do it for Russia and other things. So that is going to hit us badly, and buyers also started telling us, please see that something has done with your government to enter the BTA. Now the buyers wants to pick the country where the lesser tariff, and they also want to identify the suppliers. Our request is both Tamil Nadu and the state, central government, as a labor welfare, you give us 50% as a capital subsidy when we build the hostel. Same way that interest, what are the 50% what we are doing it, they should give a 3 to 4% interest rate. Unless otherwise they do this, we are going to have a big problem.
about the international issue that is actually causing a lot of impact for Tirupur. The important aspect is for the people of Tirupur, there seems to be a much bigger issue, and that is about illegal dumping and dumping that has become illegal because apparently it is also done by the government, and that is the reason we are at one particular location, which is a stone quarry that is being filled. In fact, on the other side, that entire area is completely full. It looks like normal land, but this is a condition. This was a stone quarry earlier. In fact, you could see over here, what you see on this ledge where we are walking through on this side, it might look like sand, but it is actually complete waste, and there is smoke emanating from there. That is not someone burning it. Apparently, a long time back, some kind of fire has started, but due to the unsegregated waste that has been placed over here, methane seepage is occurring. There is chemical seepage as well, but first, methane seepage is occurring, which is burning inside this particular dump. This is the size of the dump. It's almost 20 feet over here, and this entire quarry, which should be at least 60 feet deep, is completely being filled, and people from this spot had fought and they have stopped it. We have Sridhar, who is a farmer, and Satish, who is a farmer, who are from this location as well. What was the problem at this spot, and how did you identify that this is going to completely destroy this area?
The Tirupur Corporation, last 2024 October, they are planning the municipal corporation waste nowhere to dump in the city place, and all unsegregated waste, and they are spending more than 100 crore every year. So that's why the illegal mining quarry, this is abandoned and illegal mining quarry, they plan and dump unsegregated waste, and the both beneficiary, one unsegregated waste to dump this place, and illegal mining also is eliminated. So the things, both parties are collaborated.
Are you saying government officials are involved in this?
Yeah. The government officials and the political party and the quarry owners. One of the quarry is public. Another more than 40 acre of quarry is private. So this all parties colluded and the dumping in this place. Government is spending more than 100 crore every year in the name of contract, in the name of SW solid waste management, but nothing happened. The textile city, now garbage city.
As a common man, as a farmer, I'm getting a doubt whether it is done intentionally in polluting this, whether the government is supporting this. It's because are they doing all this because they wanted to privatize water in the future, and they don't take a standpoint for this? Because when this gets polluted, as a farmer, as a common man, we are forced to buy water that is sold by the companies.
There are so many quarries over here, and now we're also being told by the people from Tirupur that the illegal quarrying, not in a way, because on one side you get license, if it is for 10 feet, it is go for 50 feet. For an example, I'm saying so that is being filled right now, and that is what is causing a lot of water damage to a place like Tirupur, which is depend on groundwater, being a farmland area that is being destroyed, and that has raised a lot of concern. On one side, you might have the US tariff and such that is taking having a global impact, but on the ground, the important aspect is save the land, save the water, save the air before it becomes too late, and that is why the people of Tirupur are fighting over here from the ground. With Irfan, from Madhav, for NT Today. India Today's election Basha will definitely go to more districts in the state of Tamil Nadu and bring you the people's voice from there and what they need. And for more stories from the state of Kerala, let's go to Shibi Moore.
Thank you, Pramod. Well, in an interesting turnaround of events, Union Minister Ramdas Athawale has extended an invitation to the ruling CPM here and Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, saying that if he joins the NDA, then he can continue to be the Chief Minister of Kerala. He also said that if the CPM joins NDA, then more funds will be given to Kerala and a special package will be announced for Kerala. The CPM has sit back saying that Ramdas Athawale has no idea about Kerala's politics and the history of Kerala's politics, and the fight fight that the CPM have had with the BJP and RSS over the last many years. They also went on to say that their point has been proved. They have been raising this concern, saying that over the last many years, the union government has been trying to squeeze them financially, and now the union minister itself says that if they join the NDA, then they'll get more funds. So their point have been proved is what the lefters sit back. The Congress, meanwhile, said that the CPM and the Sangh Parivar, the BJP, are on the same track, so there's no surprise that an invitation was extended to the CPM. Listen to the reactions.
Mainly socialist leaders, Mr. George Fernandez, Sharad Yadav, and Nitish Kumar, then DMK, then BJD, and many leaders who can't join the BJP, but they join the BJP because of the development of the country. And therefore today I am in Kannur in Kerala here. Honorable Vijayanji, I respect him because he is from the Communist Party, he is a leftist. I was also leftist, but I joined NDA on the leadership of Narendra Modi ji.
അതെ, അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ രാഷ്ട്രീയത്തെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം വേണ്ടത്ര ധാരണയില്ല എന്നുള്ളത് വളരെ വ്യക്തമാണല്ലോ. RSSും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ BJPയും ഇടതുപക്ഷ രാഷ്ട്രീയത്തിൻ്റെ കേന്ദ്രമായി പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്ന CPIയും തമ്മിലുള്ള ബന്ധം എന്താണ് എന്ന് കേരളത്തിലുള്ള മുഴുവൻ ആളുകൾക്കും അറിയാം. ഓരോ ഇഞ്ച് പൊരുതിയിട്ടാണ് കേരളത്തിലെ ഇടതുപക്ഷ പ്രസ്ഥാനം ഈ വർഗീയ ശക്തികൾക്കെതിരായിട്ട് മുന്നേറിയിട്ടുള്ളത്. ആ മുന്നേറ്റം തുടരുകയാണ്. ആ മുന്നേറ്റം ഇനിയും തുടരും.
Sangh Parivar and the CPM in Kerala are travelling on the same way, same path. What is the Sangh Parivar politics? They are trying to make divisions among the people. They are trying to propagate the hate campaigns among the people. That is their style of functioning. Now, they are the younger brother in Kerala is adopting the same method. He has made a press conference, made an interview in Delhi on the same path. And the senior leaders, CPM and the ministers are doing the same thing. They are propagating the false hate campaign.
Well, Kerala's political history has a special chapter that literally describes the kind of tensions and violence that have broken out between the CPIM and the RSS when we look at the history of Kerala politics. And that's in between that, we're seeing such a statement being made by the Union Minister, extending an invitation to the CPIM-led LDF government here. Well, that's all we have from the Kerala segment. Over to my colleague Abdul Bashir in Telangana with all the stories that's making headlines there.
Thank you, Shibi. Turmoil in the Telangana Congress spills out in open during a municipal preparatory meet, a preparation meet that was held in the party headquarters, that is Gandhi Bhavan, for the upcoming municipal polls. Now, during this meeting, a presence of an MLA, Dr. M. Sanjay Kumar, who had won on a BRS ticket and is facing charges of defection, changing party from the BRS to the Congress. Now, this controversy erupted when T. Jeevan Reddy, former minister and a senior Congress leader from Nizamabad, was present in the meeting, and during the presence of Dr. M. Sanjay Kumar, he left the premises, boycotting or walked out in protest, stating that when a preparation meeting was held against an opposition party, against the other parties, how come an MLA from the other party is sitting in that preparation meeting? That is an internal meeting of the party, is what he argued. Now, well, the BJP has slammed, stating that Congress is turning Telangana into a demo state of corruption, where the BRS states that Rahul Gandhi preaches that constitution, protecting the constitution, but in the state of Telangana, his own government is right now defecting MLAs from the other party. Let's listen in to what exactly has happened and the reactions that are coming in.
Congress party internal meeting. This is a Congress party internal meeting. కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ అంతర్గత సమావేశానికి ఏదైతుందో వేరే రాజకీయ పార్టీ మన ప్రత్యర్థి పార్టీ బీఆర్ఎస్ పార్టీ మన ప్రత్యర్థి పార్టీ శాసనసభ పక్కన పిలుస్తుడు పెట్టుకొని మన అంతర్గత సమావేశం స్థానిక ఎదుర్కొన్న అంశంపై ఎట్లా చర్చిస్తామే? నేను నిన్నయాక మన జగిత్యాలలో ఏదైతుందో అక్కడ శాసనసభ్యులు చేస్తున్న అక్రమాలు నేను రోడ్డుపై కూర్చొని ఏదైతుందో అన్ని వెలుగెత్తి ఆయన చేస్తున్న అక్రమాలు దోపిడీ ఏదైతుందో వెలుగెత్తి పత్రికా ముఖ్యంగా మీ అందరి యొక్క సమస్య లోపల మొత్తం ప్రజానీకానికి ఏదైతుందో చూపెట్టడం జరిగింది.
The Congress leaders or the ministers are just competing in corruption. Every day you keep seeing one corrupt case coming upon. So as it's seen that Telangana is a demo state of Rahul Gandhi, he also has to see what kind of demonstration he is doing. And I believe even in coming days, I am very sure that even the family members of Congress leaders will doubt in voting to the own party.
Rahul Gandhi garu, your MLAs, your defected MLAs, they know if they resign, definitely they are going to lose the elections. Because this coward MLAs have won the election just with the face of KCR garu. Just because the kind of welfare and development KCR garu has done in previous 10 years had made them win the elections.
With that, we come to an end of today's episode or the bulletin of So South, and we have got all the news that dominated South India today. We'll see you once again at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Thanking Pramod, Sagai, Shibi, Bashir and Anaga for bringing us all the latest updates from the ground. We'll see you at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Until then, keep watching India Today.